of bees on a person. Nothing will prevent a beekeeper from China from smoking a cigarette, even 1,001,000 bees that cover his body. 55-year-old Jiao Bingo set a record at the end of May 2015 as a man with a record number of bees on the body. The total weight of the insects was 108 kilograms. He endured 2,000 bites on his body, but at the same time he still managed to smoke a cigarette. As the ex-Tremel told later, it helped keep the bees away from his lips. Jump into the water from the highest altitude, 58.8 meters. A brave man who dared to jump from a height that exceeds the top floor of the Tower of Pisa was a Swiss Lasso Schaller. Schaller chose a picturesque waterfall to set the record. He reached a speed of 123 kilometers per hour before hitting the water. The highest jump into water horizontally in a manner akin to the belly flop. It was made by Professor Splash, whose name is Darren Taylor. Darren jumped from a height of 11.5 meters into only 30 centimeters depth pool. Probably, this was a very painful record. World record for the mile on two wheels. Instead of the traditional race on the Grand Mini Track, Juke set a new world record for riding on two wheels at the Speed Festival in British Goodwood. More precisely, in the Guinness Book of World Records, he got with the record for driving a mile in the fastest time on two wheels with a four-wheeled car. One-wheeled marathon. Dougie Lampkin completed the course of this famous Isle of Man on one wheel, length of almost 60 kilometers, and lasted 1 hour and 35 minutes. All this time, the skillful biker needed to maintain balance with all road jokes like altitude difference, fight the wind. These 60 kilometers are based throughout the world in a venue for the Isle of Man TT, the most dangerous road racetrack of the planet. Eric Barron is not a Marvel superhero, but his record gives an occasion to think about superpowers. The 54-year-old Frenchman, nicknamed the Red Baron, reached 223 kilometers per hour with a bike and beat his former 15-year-old achievement by 1 kilometer per hour. World record for a quarter of a mile among dragsters. The world record in the drag racing category of the category Top Fuel in the quarter-mile race was 4.4 seconds, and the speed at the output was 534 meters per hour. At the same time, the speed of 100 kilometers was reached in 0.8 seconds. Basketball shot from a skyscraper. A new world record was set by the video blogger from America, Tyler Toney, breaking the previous record of throwing into the basket from a height of 126 meters that belonged to the Australian Brett Stanford. The guy threw the ball from a 162-meter high skyscraper, thereby setting a new record. The fastest knockout in the history of MMA. What can you do in less than 2 seconds? In the case of Mike Garrett, the answer was simple. He can win a fight in the MMA during this time. Michael knocked out Sam Huron after only 1.13 seconds after the start of the fight. The first blow, missed by Heron, was the last in this fight. The highest jump on the motorcycle was made by Robbie Madison. December 31st, 2008 in Las Vegas, he was able to jump on a copy of Paris Arc de Triomphe. The height of the jump was 36.5 meters. Robbie is a motocross star and constantly participates in competitions of varying complexity. Basketball shot blindfolded. Garrett Hilberg from the channel Dude Perfect threw the ball into the basket blindfolded from a distance of 16 meters, breaking the previous record at 15.5 meters, and set an absolute new world record for the blindfolded shot. Arrow shot using the feet. Claudia Gomez shot from the bow and hit the target at a distance of 5 meters using only her legs. The record was recorded as the furthest shot from the bow with the help of the feet. Guinness's record for the biggest dominoes. 500,000 dominoes fell one by one, forming various cool figures. In the final, everything turned into a picture of the Sydney Opera House. Guinness World Record breath hold. It was set by German freediver Tom Sietes in a rival with the former record holder, Brazil, Ricardo Bacci. Both athletes settled in tanks of water and tried not to yield to each other in the duration of the breath hold. This time, Sietes managed to hold underwater without air for 22 minutes and 22 seconds. The previous record of breath hold was made by the Brazilian man that was recorded earlier in the Guinness Book of World Records was 20 minutes and 21 seconds. The longest bicycle in the world. When this monster rides the streets, the police need to block traffic and release the roadway from the cars parked there. The length of this bicycle is 35.5 meters. That's it. I hope it was interesting for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.